the next bout, features a fighter joining us from Wayland, Iowa. Please welcome Jeremiah Nelson.
My name is Jeremiah Nelson. The Crazy Train. From a small town in Iowa called Wayland. Farm raised. I'm a self-trained fighter. I don't have a gym right now. Why do I do it? It's a hobby that I'm good at. Keeps me disciplined, motivated, keeps me in shape. I'm chasing that dream. I want to be on top. I've got the utmost respect for my opponent before and after the fight, but during the fight, it's war. No holds barred. I have no respect, no remorse for anything that happens on occasion. I hope his dental plan's paid up, because I'm gonna knock his jaw off.
Running his way to the cage tonight is Jeremiah Crazy Train Nelson out of Wayland, Iowa, and wasting no time. He's already got his clothes on ready to go.
Did you see the WWE style water spit like Triple H? Now see, I'm a wrestling fan. Now that makes me get excited when I see somebody pay a little homage to somebody like Triple H with the water spit like that.
Right, yeah. Making his way to the cage so fast means he's hungry, ready to go. With a nickname like Crazy Train, we're gonna see some fireworks tonight. He's ready to go.
I'm gonna hope that he's able to be a little bit balanced too, because I know that he's self-trained. Now, if you're self-trained, that means you're doing this alone. You're doing this by yourself. With the nickname of Crazy Train, that makes me a little bit nervous that he might go a little bit too hard starting the fight out.
And if you're named Crazy Train, I don't know if you're punching yourself to get used to those shots or what. I really think that these guys that are training in the gym do have a few partners that come in, train with them, obviously. So, the home gym may not be as bad as we think. We don't know much about it. It's just surprising to see.
And his opponent joining us from Harrisburg, Illinois, Jason Alderson.
Jason Alderson, right out of Galesburg, Illinois. I train myself, a few buddies, backyard, banging it out. Fought a while since I was 18. It's been about a year since I've been in the cage, so ready to go out there and show them what it is. So I'm just an all-out brawler with a wrestling background. Wrestling most of my life. Got hands, can throw them, and not afraid to get in there and take a punch either. So makes me a little unique. I like to bang it out. Thought process is just to be calm, go in there and show them what I can do. Don't really let the crowd get to me. I've been doing it for a while, so I don't get the jitters no more. Just get in there and ready to bang. Know what I got to do. Keep my strategy in my head and seek for my plan. When I'm fighting, trying to destroy him, pretty much hurt him in any way I can. I like to cause pain upon people, especially in the cage. So that's what I like to do. When he's looking across from me, I want him to see and think of what's about to happen to him, the train he's about to run into. His train's about to be derailed, so that's what I want him to think about.
Making his way to the cage for his sixth fight of the night, Jason Alderson, and saying that he trained in his backyard. He's been in some brawls where there's probably not a lot of rules, so he's not afraid to come in here and stand and bang tonight.
Oh yeah, it sounds like, just from what he was saying, that he also hasn't fought in over a year. So I'm wondering if there's going to be a little bit of rust that's going to show too.
Yeah, that's always the thing with me personally. I don't know if there's ring rust, because sometimes if you've been gone for so long, you're hungry or you want it. So yeah, a little bit of rust, but you're ready to go.
Oh yeah, you're going to be able to run off of adrenaline, especially when you first walk into the cage.
This is a good matchup tonight with a guy that trains out of his home and a guy that trains out of his backyard. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a brawl.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a brawl. This is perfectly geared for the Knoxville crowd, and this is what they want to see. They want to see fights like this, where people are going to stand up and trade shots.
out for 3 rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he stands 6 feet 3 inches tall and weighing in at 185 pounds. He's sponsored by J&J Construction and Phillips Auto Clinic. Joining us from Wayland, Iowa, the Crazy Train, Jeremiah Knox! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in at 185.5 pounds. Joining us from Galesburg, Illinois, Jason
Alderson, your referee, Jeremiah Nelson versus Jason Alderson. Jeremiah Nelson in the black and white shorts, Alderson in the white and red contract killer shorts.
Alderson definitely has the hometown crowd behind him too.
From Galesburg, that's going to be an advantage tonight, being so close to Knoxville. Feeling each other out, like you said, maybe there's a little bit of ring rust, getting some kicks in early to find your range, and Alderson already on top, looking for the choke early, but great sprawl right now, putting all his weight down on his neck right there.
So even though he's been training in his backyard, he definitely has been able to learn a lot of good things in the ring.
Right now what he needs to do is hop up and spin around, take his back. Stand up a little bit and just hop right around. Easier said than done, obviously, from our angle. It's a great sprawl though right now. Leg being heavy, and right now he needs to jump over and take his back. It's right there. I don't know if he sees that, but there you go. Gets the side control. Takes him right back down inside. Looking to push that knee down and take full mount, but maybe just drop a few knees right now to the body from side mount.
Now I know you were talking about the sprawl before. Why is that beneficial?
You basically stay in control when you've got the sprawl like that. You leave your legs wide out, you lay your whole weight, your top weight on, and it leaves your legs able to do whatever you want. Alderson takes his back right now, dropping some big shots from underneath. You can't see those shots. Spins out.
Also comes out with a big kick to the face too.
Nelson spins out very nicely. Back to the feet is where they both probably want to be. Alderson lands a huge overhand. You can hear that from our angle.
Oh yeah.
Going for once that knockout.
And it seems like that punch, that last one, didn't quite land as fast as it could have, but those do damage as well.
Right. Interesting stance. Also reminds me of Roy Jones Jr. with the one arm down and probably needing to cover his face a little more, but Nelson doing a great job right now with doing what Alderson was doing earlier.
Exactly.
Giving a great sprawl, trying to get to his back, and
both of these guys are showing a lot of strength being able to get up from these positions too.
Back to his feet, got him up against the cage. Nelson needs to do the underhook and spin around and put his back, Alderson's back up against the cage. When he tries to do right there, both break free. Alderson needs to put his hands up, and he might catch a shot with leaving that left arm just dangling down like that. Kick should be coming, and it looks like Nelson's thinking about kicking.
And you can see a little bit of fatigue coming in play too.
Nelson goes for the shot, doesn't get it. Great sprawl, stopping it, and that's another thing about a sprawl. You do a great job of stopping takedowns, which is the main thing. Alderson takes his back right now, looking for the rear naked choke. With 10 seconds, gets the body triangle in, which is huge. Looking for the shot. Nelson on his knees and gets out of it, and the round's going to close. Great body triangle, though. That's another thing when you're in the rear naked choke. That body triangle takes all your gas out from you, and really...
It's kind of impressive to see Nelson be able to hold on like that, because that was a position that a lot of people attacked from, and he could have easily given up a little bit right there, even though the round was coming to an end. That has to be tough to be able to hold on for those last 10 seconds, which can feel like an eternity.
And if you need to be, and if you get caught in a rear naked choke, you want to get caught in the last 10 seconds as opposed to the first minute where you're fighting the choke the whole time, using a lot of gas, and then it's just a matter of time. With being in the last 10 seconds, he did a great job with maintaining his composure and knowing that the round was going to end. You get a minute breather. So
Exactly, and Nelson, as you can see right now, he's kind of standing up. He's not even taking his, his full rest. So, what do you think something like that means? Is that intimidation, or is he just saying that he's ready to go?
A little bit of both. A little bit. He knows his body too. He knows that you sit down too long, your lactic acid builds up, and you get tight, so you stay moving around, and that means he's in tune with his body. So, and it also is intimidation. Your opponent standing up and not sitting down. It makes you think a little bit. Big kick from, low kick from Alderson early. Jeremiah Nelson's going to get his chance to take his 5 minutes right here.
Now, I know the last ECR event, we saw somebody else get a low blow that was definitely unintentional. This one also really looked unintentional. This ring, and you have the nose to be able to say something while you're on the outside. I want them to come up here and take a shot to the groin like that.
And a good sign of respect from both fighters, and here we go again. Alderson looking for, got his hands up again now, ready, cocked back and ready to go. His corner probably told him to stop dropping that arm. Eats a couple of shots, looking for a big uppercut.
Nelson with some knees.
2 knees in a row from Nelson. Does little damage. Alderson smiling, loving it.
A lot of times people say when you smile like that, that means it hurt.
It does mean it means it's your way of saying, yeah, that hurt, but I'm gonna act like it didn't. But yeah, you take 2 knees in the face like that, it definitely registers. Alderson really need to step into that punch right now. His corner yelling at him also is saying, you need to put your weight into that. Cock back, ready to go. Goes with that uppercut. Really looking to do some damage with those I call them undercuts because you can't see them coming and they're underneath you. And
exactly, if something that you can't see coming, you can't defend it.
And we've seen it a lot in fights in the last year. Those people getting knocked out from those undercuts. Standing guillotine by Nelson.
Standing guillotine. He's able to tap. Wow. Now that's the second fight in a row that we've seen somebody, well not in a row, the second event in a row that we've seen somebody take a shot to the groin and then come back and get the win.
Right, you know what, when you get a shot, it registers something in you. If you need a shot to remind you that you're fighting, a groin shot will do that to you. And Jeremiah Nelson does a great job recovering, trading a little bit, and getting the win tonight. Standing guillotine over Jason Alderson.
And waiting for that one time where he had an opportunity to slide that guillotine in, and he was able to do it.
We were seeing some great jiu-jitsu tonight, and that's the thing with jiu-jitsu. You see a small opening and you capitalize quickly, and that's what he did tonight, and he gets the win.
They call a stop to this contest at 1 minute 19 seconds in the round 2, defending her winner by submission due to guillotine choke, the Crazy Train, Jeremiah!
Crazy Train definitely living up to his moniker with that win. Got to be a little bit crazy to take a shot to the groin.